Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the exclusive Best Buy 4K Steelbook of The Good Dinosaur. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will go ahead and leave a link for that in the description. It's here, The Good Dinosaur in 4K, as you can see, a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, which I'll do a quick unboxing in just a few moments. But first I want to give you my overall thoughts on the movie. Now, I feel that this was definitely not one of the Pixar's best, but I also don't feel it deserves the neglect or hate that it actually gets. I actually enjoyed the film. I think it's, it's a little bit slower paced. Think along the lines of a prehistoric WALL-E. There's not a whole lot of talking going on, but when it is done, it is actually done by the dinosaurs in question. And I think a lot of people, it leads to believe that these are more kids' movies. I don't really feel that way at all, and Pixar's whole motto is we make movies, we don't make children's films. So just try to keep that in mind. I even have Disney friends of mine that have never seen this movie, and they have like this preconceived notion of what this movie is about. It's not a bad movie. It's not great, but it's definitely better than some movies I've seen. Definitely, that's for sure. But I think it's worth giving it a chance. And honestly, I think the 4K format is the perfect way to do that. If you really want to see it in its best possible light, we're going to go ahead and talk about that stuff in a few moments. But first, let's do a quick unboxing of the Steelbook. Here we have the Good Dinosaur Steelbook. Nice embossing of the title like the other Steelbooks that were released this past week. Cute little image up front. And then we have the rear and the spine. And of course, interior artwork. We don't have any extra disc per se. So let's see. And that's the interior there. Really nice artwork for a really nice looking movie overall. So, all right, let us check out the picture quality and the audio. The Good Dinosaur has a really nice HDR overall color grading. As far as 4K goes, it is a beautiful looking disc. Now, this is one of the more semi-recent releases by Pixar, so their animation style is starting to really evolve and change and become something just awesome, as we start to reap those benefits, from even Cars 3 and The Incredibles 2. Both have a more of a filmic type of look to it. Now, this doesn't quite achieve that. It definitely falls more under animation, in my opinion. But it is a gorgeous looking disc. Now, there's a lot of scenes that take place at night, which brings out those nice, deep, inky blacks. And of course, backlit against stars in the sky that really shows off things like the meteor at the beginning and the other elements of nature. Those really show off how the color of, through HDR just really pops and makes everything look nice. And it looks just like, puts that little extra zip in its visual step. Also, detail is greatly enhanced. The skin off the dinosaurs themselves, everything from rocks and foliage, they all look so much better and enhanced as far as HDR and the 4K goes. Really looks great. There's really only like one human in this film, and he's just he's nice. He's nice to just kind of compare against everything else as far as detail goes. It's really good. It's an overall really gorgeous looking image, and I feel that it is a nice bump over the Blu Ray. While not wholly significant, it's not something that's going to be like eye widening. If you have the 4K capabilities, it's definitely worth owning in 4K above Blu Ray. As far as audio goes, this is a Disney Atmos track, so you know what that means. Boom! Just keep your volume turned up a little bit. It's not an overly aggressive track, but there's a lot of ambience, dinosaurs growling, that sort of thing you hear in the background, and it's a good overall experience. I would say it's definitely more of an immersive track. The Atmos sounds much better than what we've had in the past, which I believe was a 7.1. And it kind of pulls you in, it puts you into that world. It's a really nice kind of sound stage to bask in. We can complain all day about how, no Disney Atmos track is really going to win any awards as far as audio goes. That's pretty much the same here, but, that's really just whatever's going on over there. That's just their thing they deal with. Front channels sound great. Nothing to complain about there. Rears, as I said, plenty of ambience. LFE kicks in on occasion. There's several scenes of action, mostly have to do with like the river rapid scene and those sort of things. It's really like when you start to feel a little bit of a rumble. Sounds good overall though. I would say yes, please give The Good Dinosaur a shot on 4K. If you can't get the Steelbook, that slipcover edition is readily available. It is worth checking out. It's very underappreciated. It's not going to change your life, but I think it should take away any kind of preconceived notions you might have of the film. Let me know in the comments below if you're a fan of the movie, and if you got the 4K, what did you think? In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification to put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.